Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, 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 how y'all doing? Y'all ready to get into this read? Your girl's back at her comfort spot here at the altar, ready to give you guys these messages in this all signs reading where I'm going to be tapping into your current love situation and looking at the things that your person is not telling you. So keep in mind again as we read the messages that this is a general reading for each of the 12 zodiac signs. So it may or may not resonate with your current situation. Also know that current situation doesn't necessarily mean that you're with this person or you want to be with this person. It just means energetically there's still this tie and bond. And some of you guys, you could have recently broken up with this person or still be with this person. It just varies. Also, I've been getting a lot of cross watchers coming through and say, Mika, listen, you're telling me that my person thinks this of me, but no, that's how I feel. And you're right. That's how awesome and accurate your girl is. So, anytime you watch any of my readings, whether it be you're watching your sun, your moon, your rising or Venus sign, or watching your person sign, sometimes the messages isn't intended to be directed towards what you think. Sometimes it's from your perspective, which is why in tarot we say always take the messages as they resonate. But if you want me to dive deep into your unique situation, it's always encouraged for you to book a personal reading with me. The information is down in the description box below, so check it out and we can definitely get your reading started. But first, I want to say hello to all the beautiful souls that are already checking on in this evening, saying hello. I see that we have Miss T Rose, one of our amazing mod, reminding everybody to say hello. Don't hesitate to like the video, subscribe, and be sure that you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future lives that we do on this channel. And also, don't forget to just say hello and let me know that you're here. As you guys know, when I'm doing these readings live, it is my way to connect with each of you. And to do that, you got to interact more. Also, if you want to be in the running to win that free personal tarot reading, it's super important that you make sure that you let your voice be heard. Leave a comment, like a video, interact in a live chat. I had Miss Tamiko, or Tamika, I think it's Tamiko, ask me with the free tarot reading giveaway, how do I win? How do you pick a winner? Well, I just look and I see who's all showing up. When I see all of you beautiful souls coming to my live, when I see you guys leaving comments, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention to those who are really invested and really showing up very regularly, and to those that I just feel drawn to that really needs a reading. So, with that being said, continue to show your support, and you never know, the next winner may be you. And speaking of the winner, if you guys haven't noticed, we have the video set to premiere on Thursday where I announce this month's winner. So if you don't have that notification bell hit, like T Rose said, please do so right now. So that way you can be announced the winner and know if you are the winner of the prize. Once the winner is announced, they have 24 hours to email me to claim their prize. So it's so important, guys, you don't miss out on that important announcement. We also have Miss Lisa in the building. For those that don't know, what we call Mama Lisa. She's here as well, reminding everybody too that you guys need to like the video, show your girl some love, comment and subscribe as well. And both Miss Lisa and T Rose will be helping you all navigate the live chat just to kind of make sure any questions you guys have is heard. And they're so sweet and so kind to always acknowledge everyone that comes into the chat. So thank you all to my amazing mods for all that you do. I can't thank you guys enough. I do it every night. Sometimes I do it multiple times a night, but it's because what you guys don't see behind the scenes is that this is a one-woman show. Okay, I do everything myself, from creating my website to creating the thumbnails to doing personals behind the scenes to doing the readings with you guys. Plus, I'm a single mom and I'm an educator. So I have a lot of stuff going on. And any little bit helps. So I appreciate my mods so much because they make these live streams go so smoothly. So don't hesitate to just say hello. And if you want to help out and support the channel, don't hesitate to send a super chat just to kind of donate and support what I do. As you guys know, to purchase the cards, the candles, the crystals, make sure I have my website still running, and anything else associated with Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. It's all possible because of you guys. So thank you to all of our loyal supporters of the channel. It's very much appreciated. Okay, I'm not going to really hold up anymore. I'm not going to hold up anymore. I know you guys are eager to get right into the reading, but someone said that their phone is messing up. So before I begin, Aries, can y'all let me know? Can y'all hear and see me okay? Can somebody in the chat let me know if you guys can hear and see me okay? Because if it's acting wonky, then guess what I'm gonna have to do? We're gonna have to do some troubleshooting. I think we're doing okay though. I don't have my scroll at the bottom for those that get irritated by the scroll. I'm changing it up a little bit. Um, but what you guys don't know is I love to have the scroll because that also tells me if my live stream is freezing, because I have my live stream going on another device. And because I have a live stream going on another device, I can kind of see if it starts to act a little wonky. So I'm glad that you guys can hear and see me okay. Big shout out to Shay. Shay's in the building waiting eagerly for that Aries read. I also see we got Miss Michelle. Hey, she said she can see me too. Yay. Thank you guys. Gun Guy. Good to see you waiting for that Cancerian read. Then we have Mr. Potato Head up in the building. Good to see Mr. Potato Head. Cassandra, hey boo. Always good to see you as well. The ladies here representing for Team Capricorn. And Sonya's here. Hey, you guys are already in the building. I appreciate your support. Be sure y'all hit the like button before we begin. And without further ado, we about to start this thing. We got any Aries in the building? Enough of the talking. Let's get to the reading. For this particular reading, I'm going to pull some oracle cards with some messages that your person is secretly thinking. And then from there, we will go into the tarot. And with the tarot today, I'm going to ask Spirit specifically, who is the person that is connected to you? So I can get some guidance to make sure you know what I'll do? I'll ask, what are they not telling you? We'll kind of go with that. And then we'll ask, how will the collective know if it's that they're their person, okay? So that way it'll be no discrepancies on who this is. I hope that makes sense. You guys will see the magic come alive in just a second. Let's do this. Hey Kay, I'm so glad you're here. Finally caught alive. Woohoo! Waiting for the Mighty Mighty Leo read. I know that's right. Okay, guys, let's get it going. Aries, fiery, beautiful Aries. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me about Aries. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Tell me about the person that is currently connected to Aries in love and romance. What are they not telling Aries? So as you see, Aries, messages came popping out. So this comes across as very urgent messages. I'm feeling a sense of urgency. This person has a lot to say to you. So there could be a lack in communication between you two at this time, or you may have them blocked and they just really want to get these messages to you. We have, I'm starting to understand our connection. And I hope that you can forgive me one day. Your person had to lose you to value you. They had to see that the grass was not greener on the other side. You bring so much value to this person's life, Aries, more than you know. You bring a lot of inspiration to make them want to heal and be a better man for you or a better woman. And whatever this person has done to tear you down, tear this relationship down, break you down to the point of pushing this person as far away as possible, they want to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I hope, Aries, you can really forgive me. For I didn't know your value when I had you. I didn't know that you were the person that I love. It's so hard for this person right now, Aries. What you don't know and what they're not telling you is that they are suffering in silence. You have silenced this person. They're like, wait a second, I can't even get through. Yeah. They're suffering in silence. Spirit, tell me some more about this person. What are they not telling Aries? Mm. I told you they got some urgent messages with the Page of Swords. This person wants to talk to you. And notice in this card, there's a moon. Secretly, they have something that they want to say. They want to tell you that they're ready to come home. They're ready to come back. They're dying to get you to see how much they value you. They want to start over. The Ace of Wands is a card of passion. It's a card of a new passionate beginning that this person has a deep desire to share with you. But it's so hard for this person because I think they have this thing about them where they're inconsistent. And part of that really lets you down. It's like, do you want me or do you not want me? You know, what do you want? And for you, you got tired. You got tired of waiting on this person to get it together. But you got to understand you're dealing with someone who's inconsistent. I'm also getting immature. I want to look at your side. What is Aries actually secretly thinking about this person at this time? Six of Swords and the Three of Cups in the reverse. You're secretly thinking it's time for me to disconnect and move on with my life and be at peace. Be at peace. This particular relationship had you recognize your sense of self-worth and your value. For many of you, Aries, the truth is to be with this person means you would settle. Settle for less than you deserved. And that's why you had to walk away. You don't feel like this is somebody that you can no longer wait on to change, to do better. You got tired of waiting for this person to show up for you, to be the man or the woman you need them to be. And because of that, you had to turn your back. No matter how much this person wants you to forgive them, well, that's good and all, but how much time has passed between the time this person could have shown up for you and the time that they actually did? Mm. You're closing the door on this cycle, Aries. And as an Aries moon myself, I can't blame you, boo. I can't blame you. Yeah. Any advice for Aries on this, spirit? Yeah, it's time to just let what is is. It's a painful realization, but it allows you to think deeply about what do you really want, Aries? And Spirit is saying, if it's not filling you up emotionally, if it's not aligning to your core values, then it's not for you. It's not for you. Some of you guys may have even second guessed your judgment. And I'm here to tell you, you're doing the right thing. You're doing exactly what you're intended to do. How will Aries know if this is their person? We have the moon. Oh, this is the person that was kind of being kind of secretive, keeping secrets from you guys, that they were entertaining other options. Hmm. The one that secretly also didn't have a lot of confidence. Now, the option thing is for some of you guys, but the truth of the matter is this person has lack of confidence and some insecurities that made them move in the way that they did. Possible fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a possible water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's predominantly here. That can be in their sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Let me know, Aries, if the messages resonate. Good luck to you, Aries, as you move forward and officially close this cycle with the World card here. It looks like you guys are on your way to start anew. All right. While this person wants to start anew with you, but I don't think that's happening. Oh man. Shannon says absolutely. And T Rose says good riddance to the past. I know that's right. And then Shannon even told me that she said that he literally told her everything I was saying about him last night. Wow, that is cool. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Shannon. And you're very welcome, Aries. Hang in there. You guys are doing just fine. We have Taurus next. You're welcome. You're welcome. Any Tauruses out there? Taurus, Taurus. For all the Tauruses out there, we're going to first start off with oracles. And then we're going to get into the tarot. I see that we have Miss Angie here. Janay here. Hello. Sonia here. Shannon is Taurus moon. All right, y'all. Let's get to business. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Taurus is currently connected to in love and romance. What are they not telling Taurus? I look for you everywhere, Taurus. That's what they would say. They look for you everywhere because you came closer than anyone. Mm. There's definitely a disconnect here. And what I'm noticing about this person's energy is they can't contact you. You may have this person blocked or have it difficult for them to contact you, and they've been trying to get in contact with you, and they're like, where is my Taurus? Where is my Taurus? Okay. I'm also getting with look for you everywhere as this person, if they're dating, if they're getting to know other people, they look for people that exude your same energy, and they haven't had much success. So, if your person is dating, what's going to happen is they're going to get tired of being on that search to find another you, because we all know there is no such thing as finding another you. Okay, there's no such thing as this. So, they're going to definitely be possibly be looking out to spin the block. It's very much possible here, for sure. All right, get something on this. Give me some more spirit on this person. What are they not telling Taurus? We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So you see, this person, like I say, for a lot of you, they're trying to find you and other people, and they're not having good luck. If they also have been trying to find you, like trying to get in contact with you, they haven't had good luck. And this is causing this person to be very, very frustrated. Very frustrated that things are not working out in their favor. And the tower just keeps on falling. They don't know why. Why is everything not going my way? Why, after this breakup with Taurus, is these karmics not filling up my cup? Well, spiritually, if this person really looked at the way they behaved and the way they're showing up in the world, they'll realize that you just can't run amok. You can't just run around and try to find people, being all over the place, and as a result, karmic debt is definitely coming back to this person tenfold. They're not doing too well. Tell me more about this tower in the reverse, spirit. Yeah. I told you. The devil card, y'all. Karmic debt. A lot of things bad happening to this person you may not be aware of when it comes to their love life. King of Cups. It's throwing this person off. It's throwing them for a loop. That's what they're not telling you, that they're not having much success finding another you. Okay. Tell me about Taurus. How does Taurus secretly feel about this person? What is their secret thoughts? We have the Nine of Swords and we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. I know a lot of you Tauruses are not going to admit it, but you still think about this person. You still feel karmically drawn to this person, even though you don't trust them, even though you don't feel like this is a good, healthy relationship. It's like you're telling yourself consciously or subconsciously, no, Taurus, don't go back to that person. It's bad for you. They're toxic. But then there's a part of you in your heart that says, I still have feelings for them. But subconsciously, no, don't go back though. They're not good for you, right? This is one of those head over heart decisions that you're battling here. And it's just because you don't feel supported, You're feeling alone with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're feeling like you have to do all of this alone. When you were in this relationship with this person, you may have felt like you had to do it alone. It's just a lot of just loneliness and overwhelmingness. A lot of pain with the star in the reverse underneath the deck. A lot of pain. And I think it's because this person disappointed you. You expected more and you got very little. And if you ever wondered, will this person do better? Will they change? It looks as if they're doing just fine as long as you give them what they need from you. But when it came to you, what were you getting out of the deal? That's something to consider. I don't think this person is changing. I don't think this person is changing. They haven't had their breaking point. This is them just trying to decide which direction do they want to go with the Two of Wands. Should they come towards you? Or should they explore the other side? They're not sure. They're not sure. But the offer's on the table. Ace of Pentacles. If you would take it. A shiny offer that looks good on the outside, but we know now what's on the inside. So what advice do we have for Taurus in this reading, spirit? Wait for the right opportunity. Wait for the right person who values all that you have to offer. Because unfortunately, Taurus, you've seen all that this person has to offer, and it's not much. Spirit is asking you to reevaluate and go through this transitionary period, or let's call it a transformative period in your life. Get out of your own way in your head, in your heart, and move forward. And move forward. All right, Spirit, tell me, how will Taurus know if this is their person? With the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups in the reverse, this can be definitely a fellow earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, could be an earth sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Gemini. This is somebody that was unable to make a choice about you. It was that person that was always fickle. It was always fickle. And you were just like, what do you want out of this relationship? Do you want me? Do you not want? Like, what the hell you want? And they couldn't really give you a direct answer. It's that person. So with the Ace of Swords in reverse, like I say, the person that was confused, they didn't know what they want. That's how you know if it's your reading. So let me know, Taurus, if it resonates with you. I would love to hear your story. Thanks you guys so much for joining me on the live. And so there we go. That's the read. Next, we got Gemini. Any Geminis? Gemini, Gemini. Don't forget, guys, to like the video. Show your girls some love. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Lisa T. Rose holding it down. Now, I do notice you're welcome, Sonia. You're very welcome. I noticed that Aquavibes asked, am I doing mini reads tonight? I really didn't plan on it, but I'll go ahead and say the max I can do is 5. I guess I'll do 5. That's it. Only 5. $20 or more super chat. Only super chats. I can't do anything other than super chats because I don't have my website up to do reads tonight. So there you go, Aqua Vibes. I'll do 5. So if you send a super chat of $20 or more during this live stream, I'll do a free live detailed mini reading for those who helped us reach our goal. And I'll save your question and then we'll timestamp it. And then what I'll do is I'll do it after Pisces. Only 5. Because I really didn't plan on doing mini reads tonight. All right, Aqua Vibes. Drop your question in the chat, Aqua Vibes, just in case you have to click off and I'll save it for you. And anybody else interested, y'all can send the super chat at any time throughout the live. Again, only 5. Oh, okay. Okay. It's okay. You can just add your question in the chat and I'll save it whenever you're ready. Thank you, Aquavibes. Thank you. All right. Who y'all gonna get me tonight? Y'all gonna put me to work. Janay. Thank you, Janay. Make sure, Janay, you also make sure, Janay, you also put your question in the chat. If y'all can drop it, I'll save it. Go ahead and do it now. So that way I can save it. And if I have it saved, if you have to click off or leave, it'll be your question will still be, your reading will still be done. All right. All right. Gemini's next. Let's do this. Thank you, ladies. Rock Results says definitely resonates for Taurus. Thank you, Mika. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm so glad it resonates. Okay, Janae just said go with the flow. I got your question. I got you. Just a general reading. I got it. Aquavibes, I need your question, boo. Drop your question in the chat. So I'll save it. All right, Gemini, we're going to go ahead and continue the read, and we're going to do your reading. And Hero says she'll be back. No problem. No problem at all. All right, let's do this, Gemini. Spirit, tell me about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Gemini is currently connected to in love and romance. What is this person not telling Gemini? All right, Gemini. So like I was saying in the Aries reading, typically when you get a card that like pops out very urgently like that, that means that this person has a very urgent message that they want to share with you. And so with that being said, thank you, Lisa. This person wants to secretly tell you that they feel you leaving them behind and that they wish they can share their good news with you. So automatically what I'm getting is that this person feels like you're not interested. They feel like you shut the door, you're moving on with your life. You're like, listen, Mika, I can't do this person anymore. They've betrayed me too many times. They've hurt me in so many different ways. Like, I just can't do it anymore. I understand that. I can definitely understand that. But it's not stopping this person. Sometimes people, they just don't know when to stop. And it feels like one of those types of people, they just don't know when to stop. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to look further to see what's going on with this person's energy, why they feel like they need to contact you. I'm also getting that they have something positive to tell you. So maybe some things have been going on, pretty good in their favor. We're going to see. Spirit, tell me about this person. What are they not telling Gemini? We have the Eight of Pentacles. Hmm. And then we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So the good news I feel is that they're trying to move on from whatever foolishness that they were dealing with. Like they're trying to work and be the better version of themselves. That's the good news. The bad news is it's probably too late for this person. If you were to tell him, like, okay, well, good for you. I'm glad that you're trying to work on yourself. I'm glad you're trying to do better. But I still don't get a Gemini they may be interested. We're going to look at your energy in just a second, Gemini. But yeah. So yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like somebody that's really trying to move on. And this is somebody that could have taken a long time to get to this breakthrough. I'm getting somebody that just took a very long time to get to this breakthrough. Yeah. I want to look more about this Eight of Pentacles. What is this Eight of Pentacles that they were working on specifically, Spirit? Yeah, like loving you more, embracing this soul connection, embracing love. This could have been also somebody that was running from love. That is a very much possible. Thank you, Reba, the Gemini twin. Go ahead and give me your question, boo. Thank you, Lisa. I got your question. Tell me about the lovers. Yeah, like they want to go toward a more peaceful relationship. They don't want the beef, they don't want the mess. They're like, "Listen, I'm moving on from the drama. I'm moving on from the crap. I just want peace. I want love. I want a good relationship. I want us to work things out. I know I've wasted a lot of time, but now I'm ready to get to a better space. If you're open." That's what this person has going on, and that's the good news. That's the good news this person would like to share with you, Gemini. It's a lot. It's a lot of information, a lot of stuff coming through. It's like this person's almost begging. Ugh. Yeah, Michelle says for sure was a runner and a heartbreaker. Yep, that's what I'm getting. And they're trying to change that. Let's look at Gemini. Gemini, what is Gemini's secret thoughts of this person? Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like you're going to be giving your heart to someone else. I feel like a lot of you Geminis are ready for things to go in your favor in love. And I'm getting you're not seeing it here. You're trying to manifest new love, new opportunities, people who will value your heart, everything that you have to give. And it looks like things are in your favor, by the way. Yeah, with the 10 of cups in the reverse, I think you're tired of being disappointed in love. And now it's like you rising up and saying, I'm ready. I'm so ready for to be loved properly. Whatever this person was providing you was not real love. So you're ready to close this cycle out and go somewhere else. Why is that? Why is Gemini running from this person, Spirit? Because it's like this person was delusional. You said this person was delusional, Gemini. hmm And they were like giving you a hard time for no reason. That's how you feel. You feel like this person was giving you a hard time with the Five of Wands in the reverse. And you just feel like, you know what, I'm tired of fighting this ongoing battle of trying to make this person see my worth and my value. And I'm just ready to move on, Mika. I'm tired of it. Hmm. What advice do we have for Gemini if this is Gemini's story? We have the Knight of Wands and we have the Tower. Yeah, it looks like Spirit is saying waste no time to let the tower fall. Like let this relationship be what it is. Yeah, because it's not going anywhere fast. Like staying in this will keep you stuck. Staying in this will keep you stuck. And with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, it's I would say an uncooperative relationship. You know, a relationship is two people coming together and equally pouring into each other and valuing each other and building together. Three of Pentacles is like team effort. And when it's in the reverse, it's almost like, you know, you're dealing with someone who was not being a team player at all. They were making things very difficult. And that's so unfortunate considering all the love I see here that you gave this person and that you have. I think a lot of you Geminis watching are very nurturing, very loving, very supportive. I'm also getting you try to make things better for the cause of the relationship. And unfortunately, this person mishandled you and took you for granted for a lot of you guys. Thank you, Beauty for Ashes. Thank you. Be sure you drop your question into the chat. Thank you. So how will Gemini know if this is their reading, Spirit? We have the Judgment. We have the Ace of Pearls in the reverse. So this can be a fellow air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, such as yourself. It can also be a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Leo, and I'm also getting earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this is someone that decided to just ghost, leave you, break up with you, push you away, waste a lot of time. Yeah, this was somebody that wasted a lot of time, a lot of your time because of the indecisiveness. That's how you'll know who this person is. Yeah. And also, I'm getting it really wasn't jiving too well with you. Like you just felt like you guys were not a match. Like it was almost like you forcing this thing to work when it just wasn't working. Yeah. Mm. Andy says he had a traumatic childhood, and every relationship he had has been he has been cheated on or abandoned. And to him, I was a blessing to come into his life and make him whole again. Wow. Yeah. I mean, Gemini, this is you. You're encompassing this Queen of Cups energy if this is your story. And because you gave so much love and so much effort and nurturing energy, for many of you guys, you were like the motherly energy, the motherly figure of the relationship. You know, the Queen of Cups is someone that is also very intuitive. So you could have had this natural healing quality about you to kind of help this person. And unfortunately, it just didn't work because this person wasn't ready yet. They weren't ready to surrender to that type of love. Yeah. So, like Cassandra said, they had to kick rocks. They had to kick rocks. All right, Gemini, that is the read. Let me know if it resonates with you. Thank you, Geminis, for those that watched live and shared your stories. Good luck to you. All right, guys, we got Cancerians next. I want to thank everybody for those that have helped me reach my goal. My gosh, it turned into Aquavibes just wanting a reading, and then we just get everybody wanting a reading tonight. So thank you all so much for your donations and your support of the channel tonight. It really means the world to me. I can't thank you enough. To Aquavibes, Janay, Lisa, Reba the Gemini twin, and Beauty for Ashes. Thank you guys so much. And if you are kind of a little bit late in on the fun and you want a reading, it's not too late to get a reading from me. You just won't be able to get one tonight on the live, but you can always book a personal reading with me at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. You guys see it down there below. Do know that I currently have a lot of my readings on sale right now, 20% off, and it's the best way for me to connect with you. But when I have these little pop-up opportunities, it's really a good idea to grab them. Like grab them quick, because you guys see they go fast. My goodness. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to update the list so you guys can make sure you know that I got you. I got all of your questions. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody wants general readings, it looks like, except for a couple of y'all. I see Cancerians are waiting patiently. Yay, Cancerians in the building. I feel the love. So after Pisces, Aquavibes, Janay, Lisa, Reba the Gemini, and Beauty for Ashes will be receiving a complimentary mini read for donating to the channel today. So you're welcome, you guys, to sit tight, hang out with me the rest of the live, or if you click off, no worries. I've already saved all of your questions. I saw it in the live chat and I saved it here on a Google Doc. So you're good to go. So that way, when I get to your name, I'll pop your question on the screen, read it for you, timestamp it for you, so you can come back later and watch your reading if you fall asleep or if you have to step off the live. Okay. So there we are. Let's get to the Cancer read, y'all. Let's do this. I see we have TMKC in the building. And she said, I'm so scared of what my reading's gonna say. We got Gun Guy. Hey. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me about Cancer. Cancerians that are Cancer sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Cancer is currently connected to in love and romance. What are they not secretly telling Cancer that Cancer needs to be made aware of? We have, I want to be more than friends. And you and I were too young. Mm. This feels like someone that is kind of feeling like they're in the friend zone. It could literally be a friend of yours that you don't know secretly wants to date you. Or this could be somebody that you have kicked to the curb and they've kind of been put in the friend zone, or you put them in the friend zone. Of course, we're going to have to investigate this just a little bit more to figure out what that's about. But this, you and I were too young, there's definitely history here for sure. Like, meaning you and this person could have gotten together years back. And now they're kind of feeling like, back then I may have made some mistakes. I may have been a little young, dumb, and stupid, Cancer, but guess what? I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to be more mature. And I want to take this relationship to the next level. I'm definitely getting that for sure. Whatever that is, this person really wants to bond with you closely. Give me some more about this person. What is their secret thoughts of Cancer? We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. And we have the King of Swords. So yeah, for sure, this person definitely feels like resurrecting this relationship. They definitely are feeling like they need to be very calculated, but they're definitely motivated for sure. Give me something about this King of Swords. And a King of Swords also is a communication card. So it can also be this person wants to talk to you about a new beginning. You may get a message from this person that's flirtatious in nature, and it may come across kind of flirty, friendly, but don't be mistaken. They're trying to see how you feel about them. Let's see. Is this a new person, Spirit, or a past person? With Justice to the Two of Cups in reverse, this is a past person for sure. Like I said, you have history with that you could have experienced some type of breakup, disagreement, or difficulty with at some point. And they want another shot. They want another shot. They said in this energy that during that time they lost their way and they want to redeem themselves and come back to you. That's what I'm getting. How does Cancer secretly think about this person? We have the Seven of Swords. Ouch. And we have the Devil. My goodness, Cancer. Woo! You don't like this person at all. I'm hearing some of y'all think this person is a narcissist or a master manipulator. They're really yucky. Like the Cancer I'm connecting to, you are like, ew, ew. You think they're very manipulative, very calculated, controlling, anything to get control and power over you. And you're like, I'm done, Mika. I am done. I am done. I am not going back to that. The World card, like you've tried. And this is where this person is saying, I was too young. Really, they were being immature. Is that what this is saying? You were dealing with a very immature person and they still want to at least be friends. But you're like, we're not friends. I don't want to deal with you. Do you know what you put me through? Yeah. Yeah, Page of Swords, like you even expect this person is probably going to message you because for a lot of you guys, you've been receiving messages or you will receive a message from this person and it's very immature in nature, just like we saw in the energy. Hmm. Spirit, what advice do we have for Cancerians with this situation? We have the Fool and we have the Queen of Wands. Yes, Spirit. Cancers, continue to move in knowing your worth. It's time to rise up and start anew, away from this toxic individual. And you, the Cancer I'm talking to, you looking good doing it. Wait a second, this Queen of Wands, y'all looking kind of cute these days. What's happening? Y'all looking kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give him a little thigh. Y'all give him a little, give him a little walk, giving him a little sass, giving him a little confidence. What's happening here? Cancerian. Ooh la la. Yeah. You have what it takes. Don't let this low vibrational demon rob you of joy, rob you of happiness, rob you of freedom. You too were naive. You too had some insecurities back when you met this person. You know you were too good for this person, but you settled because you didn't know your own worth. But baby, let me tell you something. The glow up is real. Hello, somebody. The glow up is real. And see, here's the deal. When you disconnect from low vibrational energy and you stand in your own power, you move different. You feel different. You show up in the world different because you're not attached to this dark entity, this devil card energy. That person had some demons that they were battling. For some of you guys, this person had addictions, had a lifestyle, had a mindset, had a way that was very dark. And when you of the light go towards the darkness, they bring you down with them. They bring you down with them. And guess what? It was a desperate hour, and you stayed in it hoping that you can heal, that you can help, that you can motivate. But this person was all about control. They wanted to keep you there. So everybody is on a different timeline. I see, everybody's on a different timeline. There's a couple of you cancers in the chat that's not seeing the light yet. It's okay, boo. We all working in a different timeline. But for those that have seen the light, you know what I'm saying is facts. Come on now. You gotta let people be who they are. And you always have a choice to stay in it or to not, to settle or to set yourself free. A lot of you have set yourself free, and now it's time to begin a new cycle of Cancer 2.0. Come on, somebody. Yes, yes, hunty. Yes, yes. But you got to work on that heart chakra. Some of y'all ain't ready. Look, some of y'all still kind of, some of y'all still hurt. Some of y'all still hurt. Now, I'm going to give y'all your flowers, but, because there's always a but, you still got to work on that heart chakra, but you're on your way. You're on your way. Some of you guys are not ready to date. Some of you guys are still a little hurt. Work on that. Get through that. Transmute the energy and keep moving. Transmute the energy and keep moving. You got this. Love you, Cancerians. Don't cry. That's my running joke with the Cancers. Don't cry. Love y'all, Cancers. All right. We rolling, y'all. Who we got next? We got Leo. I think a lot of you Cancers are actually going to start to put yourself out there very soon if you have not. But you guys are trying. Yeah, I see you trying. Yeah, yeah. As Lisa stated, guys, don't forget that in these readings, the roles could be reversed at any time. So only take the messages that it resonates. And if you're a cross watcher, like Lisa says, the messages could be you. So yeah, definitely check it out. Check it out from different perspectives. It's fun. As a tarot fan myself, I always look at all angles, and it's very, very shocking. Some of my favorite readers, even my readings kind of shock myself. Of how accurate it is. So yeah, join in on the fun. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. And if you're a cross watcher, beware, beware. All right, we got Leos next. Mighty, mighty Leos. Happy Leo season. Woohoo! I know my Leos out there are having a good time in your birthday season. At least I hope so. If you're celebrating your birthday this weekend, happy belated birthday. And for those that have a birthday coming up this week, Happy early birthday. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Let's get to the Leo read. Mr. Potato Head says, thank you for the reading, Mika. I have to come back and listen to Cancer. Yeah, that was a good Cancer read, man. Cancer's been in the struggle, man. I'm so glad you guys got a good reading tonight. Definitely well deserving. For sure, for sure. All right, let's do this. Leos. No mighty Leos here tonight? No mighty Leos, huh? Ah, there goes Alexis. Hey, Alexis. Hey, boo. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Mr. Potato Head said he's going to be a cross watcher. All right, let's see what happens. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Kay is here. Connie's here. Spirit, tell me about Leo. Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Leo in love and romance. What is this person not telling Leo? I hope that you can forgive me one day. And I am not available. Mm. This feels like the energy of someone that is secretly, emotionally unavailable to love. You could have been fighting a battle to get this person to show up for you in this relationship, and you kept feeling pushed away. And they know that you deserve better than that. I'm hearing this person say, I do love you, Leo. I do value you, Leo. I know that you gave me the best version of yourself in this relationship. I just wasn't ready for what you were ready for. I still had a lot of growing up to do, a lot of maturing to do in my emotional state. I just rather be single. I'd rather be alone. I'm just not available for love. But what I'm getting is this person does have a deep love for you. It's just they weren't ready for a relationship. Hmm. And they do hope you'll forgive them because they didn't really want to hurt you. And I think some of you Leos need to know that this person really didn't want to hurt you. It just showed up in that kind of way. That was very painful for you. Some of their other secret thoughts, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they were holding back offering you that love offer, and that's why. Everything I just said, see? It's like I'm psychic or something. There's a void in this person's energy. It's like a pocket of pain. And they're going externally to find love, validation, someone to show that they care about them. But then when it comes to showing up and offering love, they can't do it. They can't do it. Their heart was cold. Their energy was distant. For a lot of you guys, they abandon you. They just abandon you. And you're like, why? I was a good woman for him. I was a good man for him. It was not your fault. I repeat, it was not your fault. They were just not ready. For some, they were not ready to give all that they had because they were giving their heart to too many other people. When you have love to give romantically, and you're not emotionally and fully focused and invested in that other person, and you're spreading it out thin, you get a breadcrumb. When you're dealing with someone that's giving you a piece of them because they're so closed off and so scared of being hurt, you get a breadcrumb. I want to look at you, Leo. What is your secret thoughts of this person at this time? Knight of Pearls, Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Strong boundaries. Very strong. And focusing on your independence. Very sure about what you want. Very sure about what you told this person. And many of you guys are fine on your own. With the Nine of Pentacles, I'm getting a strong, independent Leo. One that doesn't really need love. You just wanted love. You're very solid in your career and your stability. You just, you feel like love with this person is a battle, and it shouldn't be. And when you think about revisiting this cycle, that's a hard thing to do because you know what it means to go back to this. And you're too guarded to drop the guard. I want to look at that a little bit. I want to look at that. Give me a little bit more about this Nine of Wands. I'm getting this person put you through hell. A lot of y'all. Yeah. Yeah. This person put you through hell, Leo, and you're still ruminating. You're trying to let it go. You're trying to move on. But the truth of the matter is, secretly, it's hard. It's hard to let go. And it's hard to move on from this, like to go to another relationship, because you really did love this person and you only had the best intentions for this relationship. And that's why it cuts so deep. You were rooting for this relationship, in fact. You know, Leo, you're a very loyal sign, and you're a fixed sign. And me being a fellow fixed sign, I know what that's like. When you have your mind and your focus on something in particular, you go for it. You put your all in it. You don't want to let up. You want to see it through. And this person let you down. What advice we have for Leo on this? Two of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Cups. You know, it's very it's very hard to separate your mind from your heart. Meaning it's hard for you to just drop it when you're still in it. So Spirit is saying, don't get caught up into the fantasy of staying in this when you know it's not serving you. You got to move on from this because you know the truth. You know about this person. You know what they're about. So my challenge to you, Leo, it's time to transmute the energy to something more positive and productive that's going to lift you and get you to a better space away from this. It may not necessarily be you get into another relationship, but it's going to be about you healing. And I think a lot of you Leos need to continue on that healing journey and just let this go. Let this go. Let go of still being emotionally invested in this. Devastating, of course. But if you stay in the pain, it's going to cause a lot more pain in the future. You got to transmute it and move on. Okay? You got to move on. How will Leo know if this is their reading? We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So this is somebody who could have been a fire sign such as yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And it looks like this is somebody that depended on you a lot for emotional support. And they were just like an emotional vampire, right? I mean, like an energy vampire, excuse me, and drained you emotionally, mentally, physically. They're just draining connection. And it just was one of those relationships that just never grew and went anywhere. It just kind of stayed very stagnant, but it drained the crap out of you. And it was a lot of lies, sneaking, deception behind the scenes that you may have later found out about. And later left this person walking away from you or abandoning you or something like that. That's how you know this is your reading. All right, Leo, that is the reading right there. Let me know if it resonates. I see a couple of you guys in the Leo live chat saying it does. Thank you, Leo. Good luck to you. We got Virgos next. And just another big shout out to those that helped reach the goal for tonight. I didn't expect to get the goal met that fast. My goodness. Yeah. Thank you again to Aquavibes, Janay, Lisa, Reba the Queen, Gemini Queen, Twin. Look, I'm messing up, y'all. I can't see my own writing. This is what happens when you do a live reading and you don't have your glasses on or your contacts. Let me try that again. Oh man. Big shout out to Aquavibes, Janae, Lisa, Reba the Gemini Twin, Beauty of Ashes, and to all of you. Thank you guys for contributing your insight and input and support. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. Virgo, where you at? Hold on, y'all. I'm still here, y'all. I'm just doing something real quick. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Virgos. Y'all still awake? Cammy's here. TMKC. Hey, hey. Delightful. I like the name. That's cute. Words to wisdom. Good to see you, words to wisdom. It's been a minute. Good to see you. Okay, let's do the Virgo read, y'all. No NY Greek tonight. I guess NY Greek is sleep. I'm sure he'll catch the recording. Good to see you all, Virgos. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Virgo is currently connected to in love and romance. What is this person not telling Virgo that Virgo needs to be made aware of, Spirit? They would say, I lost myself for a little while. And I remember every detail of that day. The last time you and this person made contact or had some type of disagreement, I'm getting, they want to let you know like they were out of character, out of line, they crossed the line, and they want to apologize for that. Because what's happening is what you don't know is that it's ruminating in this person's mind over and over again of how they overreacted, over responded, or mishandled you or mistreated you that caused you to walk away. Yeah, they regret that. It's different for all of you what happened, but it was something very major that happened, and it's almost like it's part of their karma for them to really think about their actions there. Spirit, tell me some more about this person. What are they not telling Virgo? Yeah, the lovers and the 10 of cups in reverse. They miss you. They miss you. They didn't want this to happen the way it did. So they're very disappointed in their behavior more than anything. They want this disconnect between you two to come to an end. And with the Four of Wands, I'm getting this person wants to come home. Yeah, they want to come home. Tell me about this lover's energy. Yeah, they want to say like the old version of me of being toxic towards you in this love situation. I really want to work on that. I lost myself for a little while when we were together, and I really remember like everything you'd said. I think there was some things you said to this person as well. Like, what is I remember every detail of the day of that day? Tell me a little bit about that, Spirit. Yeah, like you may have told this person to grow up and act more responsible or get a grip or get it together. You just wanted this person to move in a more responsible way. That speaks to the good of the relationship. Many of you guys kind of felt like this person really struggled making a choice of choosing you or to, go off into the sunset or just sleep on this connection. I don't know. What is this Two of Wands? What is this Two of Wands? Yeah, like they were so hesitant towards just showing up for you. Many of you guys didn't really ask for much. I'm getting Virgo. You just wanted this person to be a good partner. And they were being a toxic partner in some type of way. Tell me more about this devil energy real quick. Yeah, Seven of Swords, deceitful, liar, cheater, whatever. It's different for all of y'all. Y'all know devil of Seven of Swords is very toxic. We'll just call it that. All right. All right, tell me about Virgo. What is Virgo's secret thoughts of this person? Three of Cups in the reverse and the Five of Pearls. I think, at the end of the day, you don't really want to reconcile with this person because you honestly feel like this person abandoned this relationship and you're all about being in something meaningful with a Hierophant here. Yeah, something meaningful. And so, like, even if you were married to this person or in some type of long-term committed relationship or saw that with this person, you realize like this is not jiving too well with your values. And you have to stop holding on to the idea that this person can be something that they're not. So I feel like secretly a lot of you guys are just like letting this go, letting it be what it is. So Spirit, tell me what advice do we have for Virgo on this? Six of Pearls, which is like Pentacles in the reverse, and the King of Pearls. Focus on giving to yourself, investing in yourself, and doing more for yourself. A lot of you Virgos could be focusing on your finances, your career, your stability, and all of that. And I think it's going to help boost your confidence. Because I think for a lot of you Virgos, whatever relationship dynamic this was, it really kind of took a blow to your confidence. And now that you can focus more on you and your career, your goals, you may see things turn around in your favor and you're going to start looking better. You're going to start recognizing your worth more and not be willing to put up with this foolishness. Yeah, even with the Queen of Pearls here also, like you're going to notice like you're going to feel more balanced and more harmonious and grounded and just feel better. It's kind of hard to say. It just all of it is better by not having this new start with this person. How will Virgo know who this is? The Moon and the Magician. This is someone who was um, trying to secretly manifest you allowing them to be in and out or having access to do whatever they want to do. This is somebody that just couldn't be still. I'm also getting possible player or non-committal. I'm getting someone they like to have their cake and eat it too and hope that you would still take them back or give them another chance. I'm getting you guys have this off and on type of relationship. Something like that. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I also have Capricorn here, Taurus, and Virgo. All right. That's what we got, Virgo. Let me know if it resonates. Libra's next. Any Libras in the room? Any Libras? Delightful says, OMG. I guess that signed me with the Virgo read. I guess that means it did resonate. It kind of spooked her a little bit. Okay, cool. Cool. I love it when that happens. We got Libra next. Michelle is ready for Libra. We got Connie here, ready for Libra also. All right, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is currently connected to Libra in love and romance. What is this person not telling Libra? This person would say, you know, it was my fault, Libra, but I kind of blamed you. And you know why? It's because you and I were just too young. I'm getting a lot of excuses from this person. A lot of lack of accountability. Someone who doesn't want to acknowledge the error of their ways. They like to project, put the blame on others, take the sense of ownership for their actions onto someone else. This has been the mind games that you've probably experienced so much with this person that they would do. And it's so hard to deal with someone like this because Libra, you're all about getting to the truth. And so with this, you and this person could have engaged in a lot of disagreements, possible arguments, and this person knew the entire time what they were doing. They blamed you, Libra, because they didn't want to take accountability for a gosh darn thing. They were like, listen, I didn't do that. That was your fault. Well, you made me do it. No, I didn't. What? I didn't do that, Libra. I mean, okay, well, you thought I said that. These are the things, right? These are the things. And you're just so frustrated with this person. And it has a lot to do with immaturity. If you want to know what the problem with this person is, they're immature. They can't own up to their mistakes. They can't acknowledge that they are the problem. Because you know why, Libra? They don't want to have to fix it. Period. Hmm. What else? What else? Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh boy. All right. One thing is for sure, Libra, this person is very attracted to you. Very. I'm getting a lot of sexual energy exuding from this person's energy. And what they may not be telling you is that they definitely want to come rushing on in for a fun time, but not a long time. They're obsessed. They can't get enough of you, especially if you've shown this person a good time in the bedroom. That's what they want to hold on to. But where's the love? I see the passion. But where is correct, Michelle? Where is this person fixing anything? I still don't see it. I see someone that's just all about themselves. As long as they can get what they can get. And for this person, for you, secretly, it's very passionate in nature. So they want to have a new start. They do see the potential in something long term with you, but it's almost like it's going to take you to drop your guard, surrender to this, and still put up with their crap in order for you to allow them back in. I don't think a lot of you Libras want to let this person in. You're not going to let them in the way this person wants to be let in, because this person wants to have their way. The only way this thing would actually work is if you let this person get their way. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. And that's the problem. That's, if you want to know why this person may have left and probably went off to another person or left the relationship or pushed you away or whatever, is because you were not letting them have their way. That's it. Tell me about Libra. Tell me about Libra. What is Libra's secret thoughts of this person? Four of Pearls and the Three of Wands. And then the Seven of Swords. You really held on to the idea that this relationship could work for some time, and then you finally gave up and you just snuck away. You said, you know, forget it. I'm done. Like, in the time that you were waiting on this person to get their crap together, whatever that looks like, a lot of you guys were still working on yourself. You were definitely working on yourself, improving yourself, but low key, you were low key kind of waiting to see if this person would change, would come back, would do something, and they didn't, and you're sneaking away. You feel like, you know, what's the point? I'm whole, I'm solid. I don't really need this person. They're not showing up for me. They're not doing anything different. Why should I stay in this? I would be selling myself short. I would be selling myself short. It is very irrational. That's the decision. That's the judgment call you made. It's very irrational and illogical to remain in a situation that's not really serving me. I'm waiting on someone that cannot provide me the type of relationship or experience that really values me. This person is benefiting off of me, but I'm not getting much out of this. Yeah. And a lot of you guys doubt that this person will change. Yeah, you doubt that you're going to get cooperation. It's almost at this point irrational to even consider the thought. And I'm here to tell you, Libra, looking at this person's energy, you're absolutely right. Okay, you're absolutely right. Let's get some advice, even though Libra doesn't need it. What advice does Libra need to know about this situation, Spirit? Michelle says, yup. Queen of Cups and Six of Pearls. We'll give you more and the Lovers. You have a lot of love to give. I'm noticing that about your energy. But you have to be careful with how you choose to give your love to people. And what needs to happen is very strong boundaries. I think this relationship was destined to happen, Libra, because what it did, it made you very wise. It made you very wise about your self-worth and your value. You come across as someone very nurturing, very loving, very supportive, but there's limits to that, you know? If you're not getting the reciprocal love from someone, you not dare keep giving to this person. That's what you had to learn here. Yeah. You love them, but you love yourself more to move forward. Big karmic lesson. And for those Libras that are still in this or quite haven't made it to this part of the timeline, do know there's peace on the other side of this. But you got to set yourself free. You got to set yourself free. How will Libra know if this is their person, Spirit? Seven of Pearls, Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is the person that was definitely working very, very hard at holding back and thought they had all the time in the world to build a happy, fulfilling relationship with you on their time. This is the person that just really, I'm getting, was very, I'm also getting like a overconfident or a cocky type of energy from this person, like overconfident, something like that. GTI says, damn, you're good. Yeah. Yeah, but they still, I mean, it's the confidence for me. This person doesn't quit. And you like, really? Do you not? Again, that's where it's like, you're like, they're so irrational. Like, what are you thinking? Like, stupid idiot. I could talk like that, Libra, because I'm a fellow air sign. I know you thinking this person kind of something wrong with them, but it's the cockiness for me. It's even in the energy today. And it's because of lack of accountability. They run amok and they don't want to take any accountability for their actions. Let's call it what it is. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah. Michelle says, yep. Connie says, yes. And again, GTI says, damn, you're good. I love it. Thank you, Libra. Your person could be, by the way, a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm also getting fire sign heavy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, let me know if it resonates. Scorpio's next. GTI says, feels like a personal reading to me. Exactly, right? So imagine, guys, if you get a personal reading with me, it's even more accurate. So holla at your girl, y'all, if you want to get a personal reading. Shameless plug, 20% off right now, Sam. Love y'all. All right, Scorpios, get your stingers out. Where you at? Any Scorpios in the room? Any Scorpios? Thank you, Libras, for participating in the live. Let me know the messages resonate. Appreciate it. Y'all keeping me awake on this very detailed read tonight. Valletta in the building. What up? What up? Michelle says it resonates. Thank you. You're welcome, boo. KB in the building. Representing for Team Scorpio. Let's do this, Scorpio. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the current person that Scorpio's connected to in love and romance at this time. What is this person not telling Scorpio? This person is not telling you that they hope that you can forgive them one day. And then they want to feel that way again. Hmm. Scorpio, you left a everlasting impact on this person's heart. This person loves you. They miss that scorpionic feeling. When it was good, it was good. But when it was bad between you two, it was bad. So much so that this person is really thinking about their actions, but they're also thinking about how much they're missing out on being with you. Whatever this person did, for my Scorpio friends, for those that don't know, I'm a Scorpio rising, it pissed you off. And they know it. Because the way Scorpio is set up, if you cross over a Scorpio, you're going to get stung. Sting, 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 sting. And you stung them. And they like, wait a second, I wasn't ready. Yeah, well. It is what it is, right, Scorpio? It is what it is. But they miss you. They do. They really do miss you. Let's get some more on it. What else are they not telling Scorpio Spirit? What else? We have the Knight of Pearls. And we have the Eight of Wands. This person is using a very calculated approach. One of which, they can't move too fast, but they can't move too slow. They gotta keep it slow and steady, but they gotta penetrate you, Scorpio, to get you to change your mind. I'm hearing this person say, I really hope Scorpio can forgive me. I mean, I'm trying to do the right thing this time. I mean, I kind of screwed up, but I'm just hoping. Oh, Scorpio, you tell me in the comments. If this person comes at you correct, would you forgive them? Because they coming at you correct. Look at this Hierophant card. They want to be real serious with you now. I'm hearing this person wants to be in a relationship that is very solid and real, like a marriage. But, because there's always a but, y'all. You know there's always a but. They feel like you don't care no more. That's you. They feel like you don't care no more. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Because a lot of you guys have pushed this person out your life, pushed this person out of your house because this relationship was not built on a solid foundation. And that part right there is what this person hopes you can forgive. They know they broke your heart. They know it. But it's all in the approach. It's almost like a finesse. They're trying to finesse you. They're trying to slide on through, slide into the DM or something. Like what's going on? What the hell? Valletta said, no. Sounds about right to me. I already know how Scorpios move. I told y'all I'm a Scorpio rising. I know that's a hell no. But it is what it is. Let's keep going with the reading. Spirit, tell me about Scorpio. What is Scorpio's secret thoughts of this? Yeah, that's a hell no. Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, it's not funny. I'm trying not to laugh at your person. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. What offer? There's no F's to give. Yeah. I'm not yeah, no. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, death in reverse. Not redoing this cycle. Not reviving from the dead. Not going back to the foolery. That's pretty much what you're saying. It's a no. It's a hell no. Yeah. Because you're above this. You're an empress. You feel me? What you mean? You're not going back to this? You an empress. Who? Who gonna go back to that? This person slept on an empress, y'all. And you think an empress is gonna let this person, this fool, spin the block? I think not. I think not. And you standing 10 toes down in confidence. You already know what it is. Who? That's what. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get myself together, y'all. I'm trying not to cry, laugh at your person. I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm laughing at your person because they so serious. Y'all about to hurt this person's feelings. Scorpio. Scorpio. And do know the roles can be reversed in these readings. I'm going to just put it out there. There could be a Scorpio out here, doing foolishness. But ugh. What I'm noticing about this person's energy when it says, I hope that you can forgive me one day, almost makes me feel like this person knows you're probably never going to forgive them, or it's going to take a very long time because they already know what it is. Yeah, you don't trust this fool. The lover's in reverse. It's not happening. I don't know what to tell him. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry, Scorpio friend, the friend of the Scorpio. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Love and light. Love and light. It's over. R.I.P. No. All right. What advice do we have for Scorpio? Even though Scorpio don't need advice. What advice we got for Scorpio? Aquavibes said Mika's hilarious. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, or five of pearls in this deck. And then we have the four pearls in the reverse. You know, blessings are in store. Blessings are in store after releasing this. And you already know. A lot of you guys could have spent some time alone to really tap more into your spirituality or be more in tune to your intuition, because with the high priestess, this is somebody who moves in silence and someone that is very enlightened with the light and knows the truth. And you being an empress, it looks like you are one that is very divine. You exude a lot of divine energy. And because of this, you not dare go back to the foolishness. You not dare. Yeah, your boundaries are set so high to where this person couldn't even try to penetrate you if they tried. But yeah, they're hurting. This person needs you. This person needs you. And I'm getting desperate. With the temperance in reverse, this person's feeling very desperate at this point. They're losing their patience with you and they're getting very desperate. Actually, they're desperate right now. This person's desperate. Let's see why. Why is this person desperate? Because it ain't fair. This ain't fair. This ain't fair, man. Okay, let me stop. I'm being immature. Let me stop. Could be connecting to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. How else will Scorpio know who this is? Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. Yeah, this is the person that tried to push you away. They were acting like they didn't care about this relationship, and now you're the person's top priority in their life at this time to try to get back. But they slept on an Empress. I mean, whew, you talk about somebody that's really about to get a rude spiritual awakening. They about to get awakening, boo. I don't know what to tell them. They're about to get an awakening. Like, you can't really sleep on a divine being. Those types of energies only come into your life usually once in every lifetime. So, yeah, it's very sad. It's a very sad day for your person. And y'all know the roles could be reversed. The roles can be reversed. But it is what it is. All right, we rolling. We got Saggy next. Thank you, Scorpios. Valletta said it was that dang Saggy she was messing with. Definitely heavy fire sign coming through in that read. All right, y'all. Speaking of Saggy, we going to the Saggy reads. Yep. She said, yep, pushed me away, so I went away. Exactly. I mean, what you mean? If you push away an Empress, like you asking for a RIP moment, especially a Scorpio. When you push a Scorpio away, it's over. I don't know what else to tell you. You done played yourself. You done played yourself. You done played yourself. You done played yourself. So I'm glad it resonated with you. Scorpios, I'm so glad it resonated with you. All right, it's that time for the Saggy read. Y'all ready? Loca Poochie's back. Yay! Loca Poochie. We got legendary Sagittarian in the building. We also got Gabby, that vape on me. What's up? What's up, Saggies? Coming through, man. Mr. Bear. Hey, Mr. Bear. It's been a minute. Good to see you. Love More is here. Love More. I love it. Love More. All right, let's get it. All right, Saggy Waggies. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Look, Capucci says, whoop, whoop. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is currently connected to Sagittarius in love and romance. What is this person not telling Sagittarius? That they look for you everywhere and that they feel you even when you guys are apart. Oh, how sweet. So, for sure, it definitely feels like there's been some type of breakup, separation, disconnect between you two of some sort. And the truth of the matter is, Sagittarius, the person that you're connecting to is missing you deeply. And I'm getting you guys have a lot of history, you and this person. And the history between you two is not just like a regular old connection. This relationship that you and this person share, it was very strong, very magnetic. It feels almost like a twin flame journey, if you will. And when we talk about the twin flame journey, we're talking about two people learning something very powerful. And the twin flame journey is very painful at the same time, because if the twins don't come together in this lifetime, then you're looking at huge karmic lessons and still that strong energetic pull, which is why this person may still feel you. This is why this person may still feel you even when you guys are not apart, because it was a strong soul contract that you guys had this lifetime. You guys were supposed to meet. You guys were definitely supposed to meet. All right, let's get some more. Let's get some more on this person's secret thoughts. What are they not telling you? We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands. So yeah, this person wants to come back. They do. They miss you. They miss you and they want to come back. Notice that this person's energy is operating out of this Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands energy. Oh boy. Oh boy. When you're talking about Knight of Wands, baby, you're talking about a lot of fun. You're talking about someone that comes in and you guys are going to have a great time, but they can't sit their ass down. They all over the place. They're all over the place. And so you maybe kind of gotten someone who was very inconsistent, right? They wanted to keep you in their life, but they weren't doing the work to keep you in their life. So for some of you guys, this is somebody that was there one day, gone the next, giving you effort one day, then not giving you that effort the next. But in their mind, they're like, even when I'm away from Sagittarius, I still can't let Sagittarius go. If this was a player, and the player word is only for some of you guys, you're not like the others. You're not like these other people that they've connected to. This is why they can't let you go. They're starting to become quite desperate. 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 They're like, okay, all right. I know we've had our issues. I know we've had our hard times. Come on. Can you take me back already? With the Eight of Swords, this person is definitely giving that victim mentality. Negative thoughts. Some of you guys, this can also represent someone that is in that self-inflicted prison. Some of them could actually be in prison with the Eight of Swords. Whatever this is someone that is definitely feeling trapped. Trapped. They can't get this out of their mind. They've tried to date. They've tried to talk to other people. They tried to let this go. And it's like, oh my gosh, why can't I just shake dang on Sagittarius out of my mind? What the heck is it? What the heck is it? It's the subconscious. It's the subconscious talking to them. Telling them you guys were supposed to be in a relationship. They don't want to surrender to it. And so they're in spiritual warfare, inflicted by their own self, by their own actions, and by their own desire to want to fight this. So they don't really do much. Many of you guys could have been dealing with someone who was very selfish. It was all about them, what they want, what they need. What can you do for them? And then when you start calling them out on a BS, it was a problem. Then off they go. They don't want to hear about it because at the end of the day is You were good to them. You were really good to them. You're not like the others. But you guys couldn't get along. Spirit, tell me about Sagittarius. What are Sagittarius' secret thoughts? Magician. I'm sorry, Queen of Swords. Magician, Queen of Swords, and the Three of Cups in reverse. So here's the deal. You're tired. You're tired of dealing with this person and their crap. You've reached your breaking point at this point, Sagittarius, and you're saying enough is enough. I can't keep going back to this person and they keep letting me down. So your boundary is very set. Your determination to vocalize what you need is very clear. There shouldn't be any discrepancies in this person's energy to not understand what you want and what you need. But remember, what did I tell you? This person's selfish now. So you're fighting a battle of someone that can't come together and provide you the type of relationship that you want. So you're taking a break. A lot of you guys from dating in general, taking a break from this person, and very much in a protective space. So even if you're single, Sagittarius, and been single for a while, a lot of you Sagittarians are just kind of like chilling out and kind of protecting yourself in hermit mode. You see what I'm saying? Hermit, like protecting yourself. And it's because you've been through a lot, and it's like you got to recharge your energy and get to a very better space. This person broke you down. So it's a lot to think about, a lot to unpack here and really get through. It's not that you don't want love, Sagittarius. It's that you need to recharge and you need to get to a better space. Yeah. Locapucci says, love this woman. She's always on point 100%. And Mr. Bear says, on point, Mika, sadly. Yep. Okay, so let's look at it. What advice do we have for Sagittarius on this? We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Five of Wands in the reverse as well as the Three of Swords. So here's the deal. Many of you guys are very confused about how to pass this spiritual test. How do you get past this pain, this heartbreak? How do you get out of this? Like I said, strong soul contract here. But it hurts, right? So Spirit is saying it's time for you to not sell yourself short. Seven of Swords in reverse. You're playing yourself, Sagittarius, by sitting in this pain of someone who will not value you in the way you deserve. You got to transmute the energy. Let's move on. Sagittarius, let's move on. Come on, travelers. Get off your ass and travel on down and move this along. I'm saying it with love. You have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of love to give. But you're giving it to the wrong person. You know, this is not your match. As much as you feel drawn to this person, a lot of you guys know deep down it's not your match. So, how can we move on from this? Well, number one is focusing on things that you actually love that's going to benefit you. A hobby, your career, your children, a passion of yours. Do stuff you actually enjoys. Do stuff that you actually enjoy and you get a thrill out of, and don't sit in the pain for so long. It's going to take a while to shake this one. I see it right here. It's going to take some time. I got it. But don't sell yourself short, because time is the most valuable thing on this planet. And we all are on borrowed time. And the more time that we invest in the things, the people, the situations that no longer serve us, is the valuable years that you could have been pouring into things that actually do. Be careful who you give your love to. It's time to have a new start. This Ace of Wands doesn't necessarily mean a new relationship. For some of you guys, it does, but it also speaks of passion. What do you feel most passionate about that you want to start and create a new Sagittarius 2.0 with? It's time to redefine your future. It's your redemption from this devastating situation. But it's up to you to take the first step. All right, here we go. How will Sag know if this is their reading? Because not everybody's reading now. It's not everybody reading. I get it. How will Sag know if this is their reading? We have the Tower. Dun, dun, dun. And we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is the person that would basically like ruin a relationship, right? Pretend like they don't want to be in one when really they do. Then they would come back to make things right. It was also I'm getting in an attempt to see how much you cared, to see if you would actually like them. It's like a mind game or something. It's very immature in nature. Yeah, they would intentionally hold back to see how much you love them. And yeah, like push you away just to see, like, okay, well, since Saggy ain't acting right, I'm gonna put him on punishment. And then you sitting back like, really? And then here they come talking about, I look for you everywhere. I, I feel you even though we apart. Please forgive me. Right? Stuff like that. Also could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I'm getting a lot of air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this person here. Okay. And water. Did I say water already? Water and air. That's most of the energy. Could be fire too, but mostly water and air. Okay. That's what we got, Saggy. Let me know if it resonates. Yeah. Local Pooji says, yeah, I need to focus more on me and start my poetry book. I love to write. That would be great. That would honestly be a great thing. And for those that don't know, like, I started my healing journey 5 years ago. I started my healing journey 5 years ago after my divorce. And what I did is I just focused on my finances, and I focused on a lot of different like bucket list goals that I had for myself. And when I tell you during that time, and it was around COVID when I went through my divorce, it felt so empowering on the other side of the success. Once I reached the goals that I set for myself, I didn't really start, thinking about that marriage anymore. It felt so good to be able to focus on stuff for myself and reach the goals and see the success that I've created for my life. But in the moment, it's so hard to really see it because you're hurting. But until I got off my rump and I started transmuting that frustration and anger into purpose, then I was just sitting in it. And sitting in it is not healthy, it's counterproductive. So hopefully that inspires you all to do something similar. Miss Sag Girl says, so on point. I'm tired of being sad. I was just thinking about what I can do to stay focused on being happy again. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It's really a good thing. It's really a good thing once you do that. Gabby says, always speaking the truth, Mika. You're so appreciated. You're very welcome. Don't forget, guys, to like the video, show your girls some love. And big shout out to our amazing mods tonight, Lisa, T. Rose. And thank you all, guys, for tuning in on this very long, detailed reading. Y'all been hanging out, man. I appreciate you. And again, thank you to our contributors tonight to helping us reach our goal for donations. Aquavibes, Janay, Lisa, Reba, the Gemini twin, and Beauty for Ashes. Much love, much love. Thank you so much. A big shout out to our Soul Tribe members, including Local Poochie and the others that joined us tonight. Let's get to the Capricorn read. Where the Capricorns at? You're welcome, Saggy Waggies. Thank you so much, Lokabuchi. Love y'all. Hang in there. For those that are not familiar, I do offer a channel membership. So if you ever hear me say Soul Tribe, you know that's our channel membership. For more information on how to join our channel membership, there's a link down below, kind of like right up in there, right there. And it says join. When you join the Soul Tribe, you automatically get a free mini read from your girl. You get 10% a discount on anything off my website, including when I do readings on the live and you guys check out. You also get exclusive member only videos and content. And of course, big shout outs from your girl. And sometimes I'll throw in some other free stuff for members. So it just depends. But join today, $9.99 per month. Really cool opportunity for those that are really interested in supporting the channel in a big way. Thank you for all of our Soul Tribe members. And I appreciate you for reminding me, Lisa. Thank you. Let's get it. We got big Capricorn energy coming through. I heard that. Knowledge 33 in the building. Lisa's here. TMKC back on time. Let's get it. Oh, thank you, TMKC. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $5. Wow. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Capricorn. What is this person not telling Capricorn that Capricorn needs to know? They would tell you, Capricorn, they know that they messed up everything. Everything? Yeah, everything. But they still want you. They want you, not me. They want you. So, yeah, for sure. This is a reading for those Capricorns that could be dealing with someone that they know was being toxic. Okay. And they still have a lot of passion, a little knock, 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 a little, you know what I'm saying? A little poke, poke, poke. They want it. They want it, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. Let's get some more on the reading. What's going on tonight? Oh my God. I'm getting that makeup session. You know what I'm saying? That makeup session. That's what they want. Spirit, tell me more about this person. Woo. We have the hang woman in the reverse, and we have the justice. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna tell you something. This person's holding back from taking action towards you because they got a lot of cleaning up to do. I'm hearing this person say, I can't come to you, Capricorn, right now because I gotta clean up my act. I was being very low vibrational, and you deserve better than that. Yeah. It was almost like this person had to spend time alone in order to realize your value, to see that they could have had it all. Ten of Cups is like the end all be all, like the happily ever after, the family, everything. They could have had it with you. They want a new start. The Fool. They want to start fresh. But first, they feel like they got to tackle these demons. You know, that's the stuff that messed up this relationship right here, you know? But they still want you. It's not like they're saying, I don't want you, Capricorn. I still want you, but I got to really work on my crap. I got to get that right. Because that's out of line, that's out of order. I got to get that right. I want to look at that for just a second. Tell me a little bit about this devil card. What is this? TM, TMKC said, how you be knowing, Lord? Ah. So we have the death card. So yeah, they're saying like it's hard, but I'm really trying to like go through this transformation. So like be patient with me. This is a message of them secretly saying like I know. I just I'm really it's hard. I'm trying. But give me some more time. I just need time to just like work through these issues. For some of you guys, I'm getting heavy addiction. For a lot of you, this is an addiction battle. You know, when people are addicts, they need to take a break, they need to go to rehab, they need to like get some stuff together. If it's not an actual addiction, it's a lifestyle. And whatever this thing is this person is battling is different for all of you. They've been living like this for a very long time. And so think about it. If someone is living like a certain way for all or most of their life, it's not easy to just at a drop of a hat be the man or the woman you want them to be. And so they know they screwed up, but this is who they are. And they're like, I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be better for you, but I know it's what you deserve, but give me some more time. So they're trying to do the work. What about Capricorn? What is Capricorn secretly thinking about this person that they're not saying? All right, we got the sun in the reverse, and then we have the world in the reverse, and then we also have the nine of swords. When it comes to this person, Capricorn, it really breaks your heart. It really breaks your heart because you saw a lot of potential in this. And for many of you guys, you think a lot about this person. And it's just heartbreaking because you were like this person's biggest cheerleader because you saw the potential that they didn't even see in themselves. So For many of you guys, you're realizing that going back to this type of situation would honestly and truly be you settling. But you had to go through this for you to recognize your worth. What advice do we have for Capricorn in this? TM Casey says, wow, I said that to them. Really cool. I just be channeling energy, child. I just be coming through with the reading, honey. All right. Advice. Eight of Cups in the reverse and the King of Swords and the Judgment in reverse. So Spirit is saying you already know it's irrational, it's not wise, it's kind of suicide to go back to this. It's not a good idea. And the reason why it's not a good idea is because you've seen this all before. You know who this person is. You know what they're about. And you know deep down that they're not ready to give love. They're very cold. They're very much full of a lot of drama, emotionally unavailable, and toxic. It's right here. This person has a lot of work they need to do. If you were to really just make a laundry list, and I challenge a lot of you Capricorns to do this, if this is your story. It's not everybody's story now. But if this is your story, I challenge you to make a laundry list of things that this person showed you that they were. You could do the good, you could do the bad together, the good and the bad. But I really want you to focus on the things that this person really needs to fix in order to be a better person for you. And if you were to be completely honest with yourself, no matter how much this person truly wants you and desires you, they're not on your level. They're not on your level. And you would be settling and you would be stressed and you would be hurting yourself. And so, with that, do know that this person needs you more than you need them, and it will drain the life out of you. So you got to be wise about this for those that need to hear that, okay? Spirit, tell me, how will a Capricorn know if this is their reading? Seven of Cups, the Magician in reverse, and the Seven of Pearls. So you know this is your reading because this is the person that was very undecided about if they wanted to be with you. But they led you on to believe that they wanted to be with you. But really the truth is they didn't know if they wanted to be with you. And some of them may have even kept their options open secretly. They were being very manipulative. And so a lot of them just kind of like never really put their all in it. They never really put all their emotion and investment in this. And so you got the shorter end of the stick where this person was really delay, delay, delay. It just never really came through. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I'm also getting a lot of air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, as well as Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. But it could be anybody. All right. That's the main energy there, Capricorn. Let me know if it resonates. For TMKC, it looks like it definitely resonates for her for sure. Awesome. We got Aqua next. After Aqua, then we got Pisces. And then we're going to do our mini reads. So stay tuned for that if you want to hang out with us and hear the reads for those that donated to the channel today, $20 or more. Y'all ready? You're welcome, Capricorn. You're very welcome. All right, Aqua Gang, are you in this thing? I see y'all. Aquavibes here. Janay is here. Who else? Keita. She's here. Oh, she just got off work. Okay. What up? What up? What up? All right, let's do this, Aqua Gang. Let's see what we got today, y'all. Lord. Y'all ready for the foolishness? Aqua Saga, baby. The Aqua Saga, hunty. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Hey, hope you had a good day at work, Keita. Good to see you. Had to make that money, but don't let that money make you. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Foolery ain't coming. I'm trying to tell you something. I can feel it. I can just feel it in the ethers. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is currently connected to Aquarius in love and romance. What is this person not telling Aquarius that Aquarius needs to know, Spirit? This person would say, Aquarius, that I couldn't let you get close to me. And I feel you, even though we are apart. Aquarius, I wish you could see my face right now. That's all I'm going to say. I wish you can just see my face right now. Because your person, here's the deal. A lot of you guys were dealing with someone that kept pushing this relationship away. Okay. And it had nothing to do with you. Let's be clear. I think this person actually adores you. They love you. They really enjoy your company, your energy. It's not even that. The problem was you were everything this person wanted, but it was just the wrong timing. They weren't ready for that aqua energy, that aqua feeling. So they ran. Many of you guys were just dealing with a very immature person who was very emotionally unavailable. And so it felt as if you were undervalued. Many of you felt disrespected, disregarded, like you didn't matter, when the truth is you do. So much so that even though you and this person are not talking, because a lot of you guys got this person blocked, this person still feels you. They still feel you and they still wish that they could have you near. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Spirit, tell me more about this person. What are they not telling Aquarius? We have the devil in the reverse, and we have the knight of Wands. Many of you guys were dealing with someone who was being very toxic, okay? They were being very toxic in a sense where this person was having a very hard time surrendering to this connection and offering you something solid. Many of you guys were breadcrumbed in this relationship, and they understand that it was not fair to you. They would definitely say, Aquarius, understand, I'm working on this. I'm working on giving you something better than what I've given you before. But I need your patience. I know that I want you, but it's just going to take a little bit longer. Just give me a little bit more time. Meanwhile, down at the ranch, where Aquarius is cool as a cucumber, this person may not realize that you may be moving on. Now, Aquarius, I'm going to look at your energy in just a second, but it gives me the energy of someone that feels like they have all the time in the world to decide when they want to return. That is the energy. They do value you, Aquarius. They see you as an empress. Facts, facts on facts, facts on facts on facts. But when they run away from an empress, and this is just how energy works, they got hell to pay. Okay, because an empress, in my eyes, as a spiritual advisor, is hard to come by. It's very rare that people encounter this type of high vibrational energy in their lifetime. And when they get it, is usually, in most cases, a gift from the divine. Many of you guys were given this person as a strong spiritual test. Are they willing to surrender and really accept this gift, or do they want to choose to go down the karmic path? For many, this person has chosen the karmic path, and they know they've got to change, but they've just now realized they got to change. And I think it's a little too late. Here they come, Chariot. I want to look at you, Aquarius. What is Aquarius' secret thoughts of this person, Spirit? Five of Cups in the reverse. The Hierophant. And the Three of Swords. For the very first time in a long time surrounding this connection, Aquarius, you may honestly feel like you can breathe a little bit. This person has caused you a lot of pain. You've had to pick up the pieces secretly, heal, and move on without this person by your side to apologize, to make things right, to get things back to a better space. That's what they don't realize, what you've been through without them there. And you've gotten yourself back to a healed space, to a point where now your confidence is shining through. Many of you Aquariuses have been brought to your knees dealing with someone like this, because I think you had a lot of love for them, a lot of determination to try to make it work, but you got tired. You got hurt. Many of you guys were heartbroken due to a third party. They are a Knight of Wands, so for some of you guys, this person could have been running around. Yeah. You may have felt like this person treated you like an option. Someone they can just come in and entertain for the time being and go off and entertain someone else. And you got tired of playing this in and out game with this person. Whatever this is, it's different for all of you. But at the end of the day, you had to rise up in your power and your standards and say enough is enough. It's time for me to go towards something new. So I'm thinking a lot of you Aquarius is right now in this moment are either giving yourself this cup or seeking to give your cup of love to someone else. It's definitely not this person. Yeah. Yeah, it's not this person. I think you're realizing that your love that you have to offer needs to be given to the right person at the right time. And there's a higher purpose in this as to why it may not be with this person. Temperance is about divine guidance. It's about divine timing. It's about balance and all these different things. And that combined with the Ace of Cups speaks to you recognizing that it's no longer with here. It doesn't lie in this energy, okay? What advice do we have for Aquarius, even though y'all don't need it? Ace of Swords. Well, you don't, because Spirit, look, Spirit already know. Aquarius know the truth. Ace of Swords. And the King of Pearls. So yeah, you know, like that you have so many goals that you want to accomplish, and you have so much that you can give to others. You guys are the humanitarians, but you don't have nothing else to give to this person, okay? With the Lovers in reverse. I think you've given enough. Basically, it's kind of saying, you know, if you're that Aquarius thinking, oh, should I still give this person another chance? Nah. And I think you know that, okay? Yeah, it's time to give it to someone else. Y'all know the truth though. Y'all have the clarity you need. How will Aquarius know if this is their reading though? Six of Pearls in the reverse, Ace of Pearls, and the Chariot. So you're dealing with someone who has predominantly Earth in their chart. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm also getting fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and possible Cancer and Gemini. Okay. Now, whoever this person is, though, Aquarius, they're very selfish. So you may have felt like you got the shorter end of the stick with this relationship, and they gave up too easy when things got too challenging. That person, they didn't really prioritize fighting for this, fighting for you, fighting this for this relationship. And it just became too much. You're just like, I can't do this. I'm done. Or this person gave up on you. Either way, I think you kind of gave up on this person, to be honest. Yeah. You felt like you would have been basically like playing yourself to stay in this, that person. Okay. Message for a lot of you there. Could be a story that resonates with you. If it does, let me know. All right, Pisces is last but not least, and then we'll do our mini reads. Thank you guys so much for your patience on this very detailed read. If you guys are enjoying the content tonight, don't forget to like the video before you guys go. And if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe because every single month I do pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. All right, y'all, we're going to keep rolling. We got Pisces next. Any Pisces in the room? All right, Pisces, let's see what we got. We got Pisces 222 here and KB. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Pisces is currently connected to in love and romance. Tell me, what is this person secretly thinking about Pisces? They want to know, Pisces. I wonder if Pisces is happy without me. And they're secretly thinking, I've had enough. It's time for me to do the work, the hard work, and heal. Mm. This was a very transformative experience being with you, Pisces. This person, it gave them a lot to think about. And what they think more about than anything is what they've got to do to change, to be better. And they know you deserve better. And for many, they assume by now you possibly could be with someone else. Now, of course, Pisces, that's not true. Some of you guys are still single. Others could be dating, or others could be just trying to heal as well. But I will give this person credit. They are thinking about really doing better. The problem is the damage has been done, and they know there's no turning back now. Or is it? We're going to see. What are they secretly thinking? Let's see. Let's see. Spirit, tell me some more about this person. Secret thoughts that they're not telling Pisces. We have the Two of Wands and we have the Devil in the reverse. So yeah, didn't I say they're thinking about the healing? It's right here. They are. They have an important decision to make. This is a hard one for them. So they're kind of waiting to see what are you going to do? Hmm. Many of them can kind of like secretly be feeling like this is just a break. Others can feel like this is over for real. But I'm also getting with this person, they're still like connected to you in some type of way. I want to look at that for just a second, then I'm getting the download. Like they're watching you, they're getting information on you. What is that I'm getting, Spirit? What is that? Okay, King of Wands. Okay, good. So yeah, they want to take action towards you, but they know you possibly don't trust them because of this separation, this breakup, what you guys went through. They still are passionate about you. And that's why they're like, I wonder how Pisces is feeling without me. I mean, I still kind of am attracted to Pisces. You know what I'm noticing about their energy? It's not a lot of love and it's not a lot of romance. I'm getting more so passion, like lustful energy. What does this person honestly truly want with Pisces? Let me look at that for a second. Seven of Pearls in the reverse. And the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like I'm saying, they want to be in it for a fun time, not a long time. And it's because it's a lack of emotional maturity, lack of emotional availability. They're just a codependent type of person. Like they got to have somebody in their energy. What about Pisces? What is Pisces' secret thoughts of this person? We have the Ten of Wands. and the Seven of Cups, as well as the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, this is a hard one for you. This relationship has been hard. It's been a very hard road. And for a lot of you guys, you don't know if you want to still consider this person as an option or not. Some of you guys are really going back and forth about this one. Should I let this person back or should I drop them? You know, like how hard this relationship is and how difficult it would be to be with someone like this, but you're still so emotionally invested. You just want the most logical decision, meaning you want the one that's going to support you. I don't know if this person's capable of that, Pisces. Like, what advice do we have for Pisces? Eight of Wands in the reverse, King of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So Spirit is saying at the end of the day, trying to be with someone like this is going to take a lot of time because you're going to be constantly trying to defend your emotions, your feelings, to have this passionate start, but this person may not necessarily want that right now. And it'll be another cycle of you nurturing this relationship and you getting the shorter end of the stick. I feel like you guys do have a strong soul contract of needing to come together, but like this person's energy is giving me someone here for a fun time, not a long time. So it won't be equally yoked. You know what I'm saying? It's just because you're on a higher frequency of maturity and what you want, and this person not so much. So it'll just be a painful cycle to stay in if you stay in this. And I think you kind of know that. You just have a lot of love for them. All right. How will Pisces know if this is their reading? We have the Sun. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Six of Pearls in reverse. You know this is your reading because you'll get a message from this person. Okay. And it's going to be very cocky, very arrogant. You know, it's going to feel like they're just trying to get something out of you. And you're going to feel like the nerve, like, where is the apology? Where is the effort? Where is the remorse? Like, you're not going to get any of that. And it's because this person's trying to run from accountability, run from um, addressing the issues. They just kind of want to go for what they want to go for. I want to see, what do they want? What does this person want? They just want to heal this relationship. They don't want you guys to have issues between each other. Yeah. And being with you builds this person's confidence. It strokes their ego to know that they still have you. I'm gonna just be honest. That's kind of what I'm getting because to them, you're very attractive, you're very desirable. And it's like, well, shoot, for Pisces to want me, it makes me look good. To be with somebody that's as attractive as Pisces and got it going on like Pisces, it makes me look better. That's kind of what I'm getting. So yeah, they don't have no intention to stay long with the Chariot in reverse. This person is very confused, very, very lost soul. They don't know what they want. They just all over the place. All right. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Also getting a lot of air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Capricorn. Could be anybody. That's the main energy. So good luck to you, Pisces. I hope this reading helps somebody out there. And in just a second, we're going to begin our mini read portion of the read. So thank you to all of our contributors. Don't forget to like the video, show your girls some love. I do want to give a special shout out to Lisa Man, who's been hanging with us on this very long read. Thank you so much, Lisa. And thank you to all the other mods that came through at some point to provide their support. And we're going to start the mini reads now. I'm not even going to take a break. We're going to dive right in because it's getting late. And believe it or not, your girl's summer break is over. So I'm going to have to go to work in the morning. So with that being said, I'm trying to go ahead and wrap things up here. Just to remind everybody, we have the following beautiful souls getting a mini read this evening. Remember, these are our contributors to the channel. First, we'll have Aquavibes. Then we will have Janay, then Lisa, then Reba, the Gemini twin, then Beauty for Ashes. Aquavibes is first. Are you here, love? All right. And by the way, there's no more super chats. No more super chats. It was only those 5, okay? But if you would like to book a reading with me, you can book a personal reading at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Thank you guys for those that are interested. I appreciate you guys, but it was only for the first 5 that booked, okay? So in the future, y'all got to come to the live early so you don't miss out. All right, Aquavibes, let's do this. Aquavibes wants to know, how is the relationship between C and S different than what him and I had? Because he did something recently that makes me wonder about some things. Okay. Let me tell you, I was having a conversation with a friend earlier today, and we were talking about something very similar. And it was basically a conversation about how a relationship and an experience between yourself and your person looks totally different than the relationship your person may have with someone else. And a lot of times, if that's the case, it could be because it could be all an illusion. It could be fake. Or it could be this person really showing up to be who they really want to be for that person. Either way, there's really no room for you to kind of like compare yourself or think of anything different. You know what I'm saying? Just accept it for what it is. It didn't work out with you, and that's okay. One of the best ways to move on from a broken relationship between you and someone else is to not look back. Don't even look at who they're dating. Don't even look at what they got going on. Just keep moving forward. Otherwise, you're going to stay caught up in that cycle and the cord will definitely not be cut. And you don't want that. So I'll still look at it though, Aqua Vibes. We'll still look and see. Tell me about, Spirit, the relationship between C and S. How is that different between Aqua Vibes and that person? We have 8 of Wands, And then we have the Hangman in the reverse. Okay. And then clarifying the Hangman in reverse. And then we have the Seven of Wands. I think this is a fast moving relationship. They're moving kind of fast. And it's all an attempt for him to maintain control of the situation. He wants to get that person to really like him a lot. Okay. He really wants to get in her head. So I feel like this relationship between those two is moving fast. Why is that? Why is he trying to do that? Because he doesn't really plan to stay long in that relationship with this person. So he's trying to get her hooked as much as he can by manipulating her. Okay. So it's a manipulation tactic. And I'm also getting he doesn't have a lot of confidence to do it the right way. Like, you know how people when they're in a relationship with someone, um, they take their time, they try to get to know them, da da da. Well, he may be moving kind of fast in this relationship with that person. And I don't know if that's what you're talking about or seeing, but that's what you're noticing. He's doing a lot of things a lot faster than you guys, and that's why, because he's trying to get her hooked. Yeah, his biggest fears is that if he doesn't do this in this type of way, she may actually leave. Yeah, she may actually leave. hmm Something tells me like, I don't know, maybe this is not somebody brand new, like he has history with this person and it hasn't worked before. And so this feels like him trying to make things work with her now. And so he's trying to move things along kind of fast so she doesn't leave. But it's put him on edge. It's overwhelming. It's an overwhelming situation. So what about Aqua Vibes? Why didn't he move like this with Aqua Vibes? Because he really doesn't want to I guess leave a bad impression. And so he just plays it cool and gives you kind of a slower, because I think he thinks you're smarter than that. It's almost like he may know that you'll catch on to like something's off. So he's just trying to play it cool. And he'd rather kind of give you very little, play it smooth, play it small. Because in his mind, he doesn't feel like it's going to help the relationship by doing it in that type of way. I guess what he's doing is he's adjusting appropriately from person to person. Like he's kind of like almost reading people. I mean, I did get the magician in reverse. He's kind of a manipulative person, so he's very well calculated in how he moves with people. So, like kind of the conversation I was saying before I started your reading that I was having with a friend, that sometimes we can't compare how a person's moving with different people because sometimes it's doing what they're doing is they're just adjusting based on what they know would work with certain people to get what they want. And that's kind of what I'm getting. But he's a toxic individual with the devil card here. Yeah. 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 That's what I'm getting. All right. I hope that helps and gives you a little clarity and a little peace of mind, and to not take it personally either. And just release it in love and light. He is who he is. I'm also noticing when it comes to you, how he feels about you. It's kind of like he's waiting on you to chase him or something. I don't know. He could be doing some stuff to make you jealous as well. That's possible as well. But I wasn't picking that up, but that's a possibility. All right, Aquavibes, that's the reboot. I hope that gives you something. All right, we're moving along. Janay is next. Janay, are you still awake? Are you here? She's here. Yay. All right, let's do it. Janay wants to know. You're welcome, Aquavibes. Janay wants to know, can you just go with the flow with me? I don't really have a specific question. Okay, I got you, boo. We'll get you some oracle cards and we're going to go from there. On the messages the spirit wants you to hear. Spirit, tell me about Janay. Janay. What does Janay need to know right now in this moment? What does Janay need to know right now in this moment? It says, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. So it's necessary to experience the difficult times that when you will grow the most. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. So this is kind of telling me most recently you may have felt like your life was a dumpster fire. Like everything's going bad. You're like, oh my gosh, Mika, can I get a break? Well, you're going to have ups and downs in life, and Spirit's just reminding you that, but it's also very transformative, powerful lessons to be learned, and it's going to lead to growth. So I'm getting right now, you're going through a transformation. And at the end of this transformation phase that you're going through right now, you're going to feel better on the other side of this. So just hold on. Keep fighting. Keep fighting through this. Keep fighting through this. Give me some more on this. What else does she need to know? Janae says, yes, exactly. She said, wow. Yeah, King of Swords. See, Four Swords in the reverse and the Hangman in the reverse. And I think you're an Aquarius, right? A lot of air sign energy here for sure. I think you're tired of waiting for things to change. You're getting very like tired of one-sided relationships. You're tired of people taking advantage of you. You're just tired. It's like, listen, I've learned my lesson. Can we just move on already? My gosh. I get it. You're like, I get it. I know it's a spiritual awakening. I get it. It's judgment. It's God. It's the universe trying to get me to see clearly, but I get it. I get it. Look at this. Judgment and the lovers. It's coming. It's coming. I think you had to go through this soul contract that you had to separate from. Deep down, you know you had to let it go in order to go towards something better. Soon you're going to be uniting with someone. Let's see, what's this Three of Cups? But by that time, I think your energy is going to be so low and you're going to be so overwhelmed. Actually, you're going to be overwhelmed with the type of options you're going to get. And your confidence is not going to be there. But I'm trying to tell you, like, know that you got it. Know that you got it, boo. Yeah. Continue to work on your spiritual journey. I see that you're currently on the path, and follow your intuition. But I feel like you know that you got to build your confidence up and stand in your power, knowing your worth, and to really remove yourself from these people that'll drain you. Yeah, taking advantage of you. That's a big part of your spiritual lesson that spirit is asking you to really focus on right now, is making sure that you don't give more than you receive. But you will find out that you'll see a lot of options, but you have to use your discernment and your you can tell I'm getting tired, and use your intuition to guide you, to let you know which options are the good ones and which ones are not the bad ones, okay? And don't be scared to walk away from those that are not serving you. So just take your time. You're learning. You'll be learning. It'll be a learning journey for you. But don't run. That's what I'm getting. Don't run in fear. All right. I think that helps. Knowing there's something to look forward to. And it says it right here. It says it right there. It says there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You just don't see the light yet, but it's coming. It's coming. It's going to take time. And that's the part right there that I will testify and let you know, Janay, even in my own story, when I thought things couldn't get any worse, things started getting so much better in my life. I just had to stay the course and just surrender to God, the universe, and whatever was happening. And once I stopped fighting it, everything just started coming down. Like blessings just start pouring down. Like you can't keep fighting it. You gotta just surrender to it. So good luck to you, boo. Lisa's next. Lisa said, "Don't get tired now." Oh, of course not. I'm not gonna get too tired. I'm letting y'all know. Energy starting to get drained. Energy starting. Capricorn and Aquarius. I got you, Lisa. I got you, boo. Oh, look. Lisa said, "Don't get tired now." All right, let's do it, Lisa. You're welcome, Janay. You're welcome. Lisa would like to know what's in store for Rocky and I if I decide to move forward with him. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We're going to be a little nosy first, Lisa. We're going to see how Rocky feels about you. We're going to see how Rocky feels about you. What is his intentions? And then we're going to see what will be the outcome if you guys were to stay together. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Rocky. How does Rocky truly feel about Lisa at this time? What is Rocky's true feelings for Lisa at this time? We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Okay. So Rocky doesn't feel like this is going to be a fair relationship, being with someone like you. I'm getting their feeling like this is going to be very one-sided. Why is that? Why does Rocky feel that way? Because they've seen this before. I don't know if you and Rocky have had history together. I feel like you guys do. Like you guys known each other before or been together before or something like that. Y'all have history here in some type of way. And if not in this lifetime, in a past lifetime. But either way, he's not feeling very confident in this. He feels like um, going towards a relationship right here with you is it's gonna be a bit rocky. I want to see who is this Six of Pentacles in reverse. Does this person think Lisa's gonna be not giving? Yeah, he thinks you're gonna be holding back, and he's gonna have to just keep giving and giving and giving and giving. Uh-huh. Okay, you do have history, 45 years, correct. And it looks like he's been pursuing you in the past. That's the issue. He's been trying to pursue you in the past with the Knight of Wands to the Six of Cups. That's why I say you guys have history. He's seen it before where he's tried to give to you and you may have rejected him, or it's felt like he's been just the only one giving and it's like disappointed him. And his biggest fear is that you're going to keep pushing him away. What is his intentions now? What is Rocky's intentions now? Ten of Wands and Seven of Cups in the reverse. You know, Rocky is intending to kind of work on this, but he's honestly confused if it's even worth the effort to take action to pursue you, because he's not happy with how this is going thus far. He's very paranoid. He's very confused. He's kind of starting to get exhausted. This really just feels like somebody that's been trying and trying and trying and no luck. No luck. And he's starting to really just lose energy here and hope. So the question is, if Lisa and Rocky were to actually work on things with each other, what would be the potential outcome between these two? You would still be running. You'll still be holding on to this fear secretly. You may be in it, but secretly you're going to still be 1 foot out the door. I see you trying to hide. Don't be trying to hide now, Lisa. You know I can read these cards. Don't be playing with me. Y'all, Lisa know. Lisa already know. She can't fool me. Look at her trying to hide. Uh-huh. Lisa got caught. See, if you were trying to be with this person, you would secretly be holding on to this person, being greedy because you secretly don't really want to be there. In your mind, you're going to be going back and forth. Should I stay or should I go? Should I, and it's like, how will Rocky feel? He'll be ready to run. Rocky gonna want to leave you. Yeah. He's gonna want to leave you out in the cold. Bye. So what Rocky needs, Lisa, is for you to be solid in your choice and really surrender and really let him love you. But he's losing Pat. Yeah. His confidence is going down the toilet. Yeah, he feels like at this point, no matter what he does to try to get control, it's just not working. He's trying to take the leadership. And this is a solid man. I mean, this is emperor energy. He's not somebody that I feel like is one of those insecure, immature type of guys. He's actually a good guy. It's just you don't want it. You don't want it. So you can't force it to fit. That's the thing. You can't, if you're not into it, Lisa, you can't force it to fit because he's gonna sense it. Like, say if you guys were to be in it to try it, if you're not really into the guy, eventually it's gonna fail. So you gotta, really be honest with yourself because that's kind of what it's saying here. You said something better might come along. I will not ever move location. I've lived on the property 60 years. Okay, well, I think it's best if you continue to stay your ground and, like you say, look for something better that you actually want to be a part of. Because at the end of the day, and I tell my clients this all the time, the person that you want may not want you, and you're on the receiving end of this man wants you, but you don't really want him. And just because, this man wants you, he has to accept that you're not interested. Just like I tell my clients, you may want that person, but they may not want you. So sometimes you got to accept it for what it is. You said we are very close. We feel each other when sometimes some things good, bad is going. Yeah. So I feel that. I feel like you guys definitely have, like, your history together is not bad. I think you guys have good memories together for real. Like he treasures that. And I see it in the energy, but it's a matter of if you want it or not. And I don't really feel like you're that invested in it. So it is what it is. Good luck to you, Lisa. Reba, the Gemini twin. You're next. Are you here? Lisa says, exactly. I like Kelly, but we can't see each other, but maybe two. Oh, no. If you can't see somebody but 2 or 3 times a year, that's not going to work. Yeah, you might have to look you might have to look at somebody else other than Kelly too. Shoot, that's hard. That's a hard relationship to maintain. Reba the Gemini, are you here? Last call. I'm gonna do your reading, boo. All right, she's not here, but I'm gonna timestamp it for you so you can check it out later. Reba the Gemini wants to know whatever message spirit has for me. Okay, I got you, boo. Spirit, tell me about Reba the Gemini. What message do you have for Reba the Gemini? What does she need to know right now in this moment? It says bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. You have a tough decision to make, Reba. And this could be something that you've been thinking about for a very long time. But I always tell clients, whenever you're faced with a very difficult decision, sometimes it's fair to actually write it out. Write out the pros and the cons. If I were to go this path with it, what will be the pros? What will be the cons? If I were to go this path with it, what will be the pros and what will be the cons? And once you do that, hopefully it'll kind of give you a little bit more clarity, because sometimes visuals are very helpful, with deciding what you're going to do next in your future path. What is this bravery card? Yeah, you've been having sleepless nights. My goodness, whatever this thing is. Oh, it's about some type of yeah, it's about some type of connection with someone that you feel like you're getting the shorter end of the stick. And you want this person to give more effort, more energy, and they're just not doing it. And you're getting tired of waiting on this person to get their crap together. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you want this person to give you something more. You want something solid, something real, a team effort. And you're just not getting that. And it's almost like you're almost out the door, but you don't want to abandon this person, but you're tired. You're very tired of this. And even if you have left this person, maybe in the 3D, maybe mentally you're still caught up in the thoughts of this. What advice do you have for Reba with this? Reba, the Gemini twin. It's time to go a different direction. Yeah, because what you're doing is you're actually settling by staying in this with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So yeah, it's fair to end this cycle instead of settling. Yeah, as hard as it's going to be, you got to look at the pros and cons. So I really strongly advise you do that little exercise. What will be the pros and the cons if you stay? And what will be the pros and the cons if you go? Compare the two, make your decision, and always know you have to live with this decision. So do what's best for you. But if it causes you to go a different direction, don't be scared. Remain brave. All right, that's what I have for you. Could be connecting to a Taurus, a Leo, a Aquarius, and I'm also getting Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Good luck to you, boo. Let me know if it resonates. Last but not least, for the evening, guys, we have Beauty for Ashes. And before we leave this evening, if you're watching, don't forget to hit the like button to show your support if you haven't done so already. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me. It's been quite a crowd, man. Y'all still here. Oh, so here we go. Beauty for Ashes. Are you here? Beauty for Ashes. Are you here? Okay. I'm going to do oracles for you, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. Gotta find the right tarot deck I need. Okay, I'm just use this oracle deck here. All right, so Beauty for Ashes just wants a general reading. So what I'll do, Beauty for Ashes, is I'll start off with a oracle deck, and then we'll clarify with the tarot. Spirit, tell me about Beauty for Ashes. What does she need to know right now in this moment? It says, this stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. I love that. So whatever you're experiencing right now in your energy and your world, that's very stressful, overwhelming, do know that your spirit guides, your spiritual team, your ancestors is right by your side. And you're on the good side of karma and you have nothing to worry about. It may not feel that way right now, but it's coming. Your blessings are coming. All right, so let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this situation that she's experiencing. So we have 3 of Cups, and we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. I think you're stressed about some type of either reconciliation or coming together with a certain group of people. You're scared about that. It's almost like you're expecting it to occur and it's kind of stressing you out because you think about how much of a burden this actually would be. So you're not really trying to take action towards it. What is this 3 of Cups? Give me some more about it. Magician and the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like you're trying to avoid this reconciliation or this coming together. Is this love? What is this? Yeah, this is some type of marriage relationship or someone you could have lived with. You feel like this person's coming back and you're trying to duck and dodge from it. And it's very stressful to you. So Spirit is saying, don't worry about it. Why shouldn't you worry? Because you'll get some type of new information on how you can build elsewhere. Yeah. I think this particular situation wasn't meant for you anyway, so it's nothing to really stress about. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's almost like deep down that you need to move forward and away from this because this whole situation throws your energy off. So I would just keep looking forward. That's the advice. Keep looking forward. What about this finances and this abundance coming her way? You may need to actually be open to change with that. So I don't know if there's been a moment in your life where when it came to how your finances were, how your lifestyle was when you were with this person that wasn't going in your favor. So this is kind of like you redefining your entire life. So be open to the changes that's about to occur. You may want to really look at your finances in particular of living above your means and kind of get control of that so you don't have, any issues in the future with your money. It's a lot going on. And I can see why you feel very stressful. It's kind of stressing me out this reading. It's a lot of stuff coming through. So I would just say one bite at a time, hyper focus on one thing at a time, and don't be scared to reach out to others that can support you because I feel like there's something here about you needing support. And I feel like this is also saying there's other people in your life too that can support you and help you with this stressful situation. So I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. The person you're connecting to or you can exude a lot of water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and I'm also getting a lot of earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, as well as Sagittarius. So let me know if it resonates. All right, guys, guess what? This is the end. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Much love to you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Big shout out to all of those that came here this evening and supported the channel. And big shout out to our amazing mod, Miss Lisa, T Rose, and all the rest of you guys that came through. DP, I saw you there for a little bit, and Keita and everyone. Thank you guys so much. And to all of you that came in and participated in the live chat, I appreciate you all. If you are getting a personal reading and you want to come back and watch it, feel free to watch it as much as you would like. I'll have each of your individual readings timestamps for you. So that way you can go back and watch your reading as many times as you like. And don't forget, you guys, I do offer personal readings if you want me to do so and do your reading. Links are down in the description box below. And I'm heading off to bed. I hope everybody has a good night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Namaste. Good night, everyone.